If you're calling the UTSA ticket office, expect a heavy dose of some elevator music, because UTSA says they're experiencing a high volume of calls, resulting in longer wait times. And the timing is no coincidence, because I would assume many of those calls coming from San Marcos. There's going to be some heavy Saturday traffic on I-35 South. That's because those Bobcats from Texas State going to be coming down in droves. It's a rivalry that has been doused with kerosene and lit with a match over the last 2 years. Really, when head coach G.J. Kinney got to Texas State, of course, the connection between the coaches, Jeff Traylor and G.J. Kinney. Kinney was the high school quarterback for Jeff Traylor's Gilmer Buckeyes a little over a decade and a half ago. This game's going to kick off 2:30 p.m. on ESPN Plus on Saturday. You're going to have to stream this one if you want to watch it online. And that doesn't sit well with the Bobcats head coach.
It's crazy to me this game's not on ESPN 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you not put this game on ESPN 1? It's going to be the best G5 game of the year, maybe. I hope, at least. Shoot, those guys are good. But as far as rivalries and the dynamics and the back and forth the last 2 years, that kind of blows my mind.
Let's revisit those last 2 years. Last time Texas State came to the Dome, they had to deal with the Godfather, Frank Harris, carving up the Bobcats in a 2013 UTSA win. This came on the heels of Texas State's win at Baylor, which was actually a launching pad for Texas State's program momentum. But Frank Harris wasn't going to lose this one in his house. There's Trey Moore, who had 2 sacks for UTSA. He's now rushing the passer with the Texas Longhorns. Attendance for this one, a little over 49,000. I'm optimistic we can break 50,000 on Saturday. And then last year in San Marcos was an evisceration with Roadrunner feathers spread out all over the field. The Bobcats raced out to a 35-3 halftime lead in one of the most lopsided losses of the Jeff Traylor era. Before this, the rivalry had been pretty one-sided, but Texas State announced their arrival to the I-35 corridor in completely overpowering UTSA. The fact that last year was so one-sided adds even more juice to this year's contest.
Anytime they hand a trophy away and you don't get to take it back to your office, and you get your butt kicked, if you're a competitor at all, whatever you want to call that, whatever word you want to use there, that's what that is. What we've talked about is if somebody has to get you fired up to play hard this week, then, this isn't the week the head coach should have to use any motivational tricks. If you do, you got the wrong team.
It's funny, Jeff Traylor last season didn't really acknowledge the rivalry with Texas State in the week leading up to it. He told me this summer, he was like, listen, I think I might try a different strategy this time around. Coach Traylor locked in for Saturday afternoon, and I can't wait. Downtown going to be on fire, metaphorically speaking. Texas State, UTSA, let's get it on.